Where?
With you.
Yes. Great. So well done. And you're in 11th form.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Me also, but I need also my SAT degree.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
SAT.
Yeah.
For
6.5
economics
at
in
max.
Italy.
Hmm?
For economics in Italy,
Yeah.
you said?
Is it American university in
Now it's
Italy?
Buiucani, if you know. It's university, top 5
S
university.
SAT is an American
I
test.
know, but they require it.
Okay. Sounds,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay.
As for me, I am maybe unfortunately I'm very far from these steps, but I hope that in future, maybe in several days, I will choose at the beginning. I want to choose the university, and then and maybe it will be my steps in improving my English. But as for teaching English, I think maybe 10 or maybe 20 years later.
Oh no.
No, no, no.
Maybe sooner.
Soon.
Sooner than that, hopefully.
Yeah.
20 years is a lot of time.
You should apply for this HMC scheme for teachers next summer. Or
So yeah, set a goal.
yeah.
Say, well, I want to do that, and then work hard, and you will succeed.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe I will try.
Okay, so you should. You came here from Tiraspol, so yes, I'm already amazed. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's already a big step. So
Big step, yeah.
Which means that you can do all the other steps as well.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You mentioned about TOEFL test. How long is the result valid?
For 2 years.
2 years?
For 2 years.
Yeah, and then you need to retake the test.
Doesn't matter if you teach, if you...
No, doesn't matter, no. So the TOEFL requirements can be waived only if you studied in an English-speaking country or at an English-speaking university. So then they can waive this requirement. They say, no, we don't waive the TOEFL. So this is, otherwise it's 2 years and then you need to take it again.
Some universities don't worry if your TOEFL certificate expires. So you can cheat a little bit. You can order a copy to yourself, before this 2 years period, and then you can send it to the university. And you know, each TOEFL certificate has some kind of security ink there. It's blue. So if you apply that place to heat, that those words will disappear. So they can always check if the certificate is original or not.
And and now tips. Now we are talking about little secrets. So who works in admission office? Just regular people, just ordinary people who have their own problems. They receive a number of applications, and then they have a checklist, and then they're checking. Okay, so this applicant has TOEFL. Okay, application, yes. Essay, yes. And then they may not even check, you know, if TOEFL results expired or not. So they're just paying attention. So yeah, because they're just human beings. So sometimes they don't. Yeah, it's not like CIA, you know, KGB officers like sitting down and checking all the documents. They're just like normal people. So sometimes you can even explain your situation. For example, if you want to apply for an American university, you need to pay application fee. It can be like $45, $50, $70. Many people can just pay that amount of money. But very often, if you write an email explaining your situation, I'm coming from a developing country, really poor, could you please waive these requirements? So yeah, they say, well, okay, you don't need to pay this $45. So it's possible, so you can negotiate, you can explain your situation. Very often people think, well, I'm sending these documents, if something is wrong or if something is missing, so are they going to, you know, consider my application? yes, very often the normal people, they will write an email to you saying, well, you know, this is missing, so you need to send us your transcripts, or you need to send another copy of this document. It's kind of absolutely normal. And then if you have questions, so you can write an email to those guys, and you can even give them a call, and they will be happy to answer your questions. And if, because very often, for example, a couple of weeks ago, somebody asked me about Danish universities, and we were not sure about the deadline, specific university, and we just gave a call. So I just called that office, and they said, well, yes, we didn't manage to post this information on our website, but the deadline is XYZ, so you can apply by this date. So you can even ask them, so it's okay. You don't have to be afraid to ask, you know, any type of question, so that's absolutely okay. If it is a huge university, it may take some time for them to answer your email. So don't get discouraged. You can write another email or wait for a while, maybe 1 week. If they do not respond in 1 week, so just shoot another email.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Any other questions about TOEFL?
When you was a student, you have received special card, yes, as visa.
Okay, so I didn't quite get that.
When you come to USA, yes, to the USA.
Yeah, you mean like visa?
Student
like,
card or
Student
bank card?
Yes, yes, student card.
Mhm.
And you
Okay, go ahead.
and you can work, well, yes, with this document.
Oh, well, so if we're speaking about the US and working in the US, so you, as a student, you can work up to 20 hours
No more.
a week, right, yes, but you need special authorization from your university. Yes, once you get the authorization, so yeah, you can work.
What about Europe?
Yeah, you can, it depends on university and country, but you can work, in some countries it's 10 hours a week, in other countries, so it's like 20 hours a week.
In the UK, my visa was written that I can work on 20 hours a week.
Yes, when I was a student in the UK, so yes, I also was able to work just for 20 hours. So, but again, it's about working, so you need to think a little bit in advance, because you have a lot of competition there. So people like Polish people, like from Poland, so
Yeah.
they're willing to work, you know, for low wages, and then you have local students, and then you have local high school students, because you will be competing for the same type of jobs, like selling, cleaning, maintaining, I don't know, just simple jobs. Yeah, so it's a lot of competition. You need to think in advance, and you need to think about, you know, seasons when you apply. So it's also very important. Another interesting thing, I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to interrupt me and ask your questions. That's okay. But I will be kind of telling you a little bit, giving you more information and details. Here, about differences. So here, so when you want to apply for university, you can apply only during the summer, right? It's just specified period, so you apply within that, I don't know, 4 weeks or so. Abroad, you can apply all year long, all year round. So you can apply at any point. So you can start your studies not just, you know, in September. You can start your studies in January, or you can start your studies, you know, in May, or you can start your studies in September. It doesn't matter. So this is one thing which is very important. You don't need to wait till, I don't know, next academic year. So this is very important. Another difference is that there, if we talk about American universities, say, there you can choose, it's not like you have a certain schedule and like a group of 30 people or 20 people attends the same kind of classes. Everybody chooses the class he or she is interested in. And this is sometimes a problem for, you know, students, because very often they use not the courses they're required to take, but the courses that of interest. And then, yeah, so it takes them longer than 4 years, you know, to get their bachelor's degree, or longer than 2 years to get their master's degree. So, but yes, then you kind of choose what subject you want to study, and then you pick up, courses. You register for those courses, you attend those courses. It's not like you have the same group of people like attending, the same classes over the 3 years or over the 2 years now. You always would be like with somebody